You know what time it is. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? This morning, man, it's Sunday morning. This is my second Sunday in a while, man, but it's like I'm streaming every single day. You know what I'm saying? But I decided to come this morning and discuss racism, man. I think that's the elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of situations, like there's racial undertones, man, and a lot of things that's going on in America. And I think it's harming America. You know what I'm saying? I really, really, really do think it's harming America. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to get down in the chat. Let me see. Let me see if I could do this. Y'all, so what I'm gonna do is next time I'm gonna set it up to where you guys could actually ask me a question, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you guys to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever you feel, you think, or however express yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a conversation, man. And that's what I'm trying to do this morning. That's why I came out here, man. It's a little chilly out there on the lake. But I'm out here, man, you know what I'm saying? So if I got to get out there, man, you know what I'm saying? I get out there. But I decided to come with y'all, man, and talk. Like, I'll just share my thoughts, a couple of my thoughts into some people get in the stream, man, and we could start talking about it. Like, okay, bro, so I'm 45 years old. If you guys don't know, I'm a black male. I was raised in Mississippi. Like, was in school, in high school, like you might not believe this, but in my neighborhood where I grew up in South Mississippi, bro, I was like the only black kid, the only black student in my class in like 9th and 10th grade. Most of my classes, I have 4 different classes. In those 4 different classes, bro, I put that on everything. I'm the only black student in the class. 4 or 5 different classes. Okay, by the time I got to 11th grade, the school started getting more black people in the school. So it was like 2 or 3 black students in the class. I never had a class where it was like half black and half white when I was coming up in school. So you have to understand that. Knowing and understanding that, like, dude, I grew up around white guys. I grew up with white kids. When I'm growing up with white kids, my white friends would use the N-word. Do you have any of y'all experienced that? I mean, some of my white friends would say the N-word, and I really didn't have too much of a problem with it because I knew them, you know? But I'm saying, growing up in school, what's up, JR? Growing up in school, make sure if y'all haven't liked the video, y'all double tap the screen, like the video. Big, what's up? He said Southern stuff. Yeah. Look, JR and Big, this is what I want to ask y'all before I keep talking about that. Do y'all think that black people are more racist than white people? You know what I'm saying? That's a question. I mean, we are quick as black people to point out a white person that's racist. But in my opinion, that you got black people that's racist too. Am I right or wrong? You got black people who are just as racist, if not more racist than white people. You know, people talk about me, Ghost, being racist. Let me see what Luke's saying. Y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen. If you on a cell phone, double tap the screen. Big said they make us that way. So Big, you saying that white people make us racist? Is that what you saying? You know, because what I'm saying is a lot of people, man, they'll say that I'm racist. And I know Ghost ain't racist, man. You know what I'm saying? But I know there's a lot of black people who are racist, as racist or more racist than white people. And that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Carrie says that you're right. I appreciate that, Carrie. You know, look, I'll say this, y'all. People have accused me of being racist. And if y'all just heard me tell the story when I first started off, I said I grew up in class and the majority of the people in my class were white people. I grew up around white people. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all, let me tell you a story. What's up, Tilla? What's up, baby? Carrie, I know you was, sweetheart, and I appreciate that. Like, look, what's up, Tia? Hey, sweetheart. Look, y'all, I got a question. Check this out, right? So, for the people who want to call me racist, I want to discuss some things. We could discuss some situations y'all had with racism. Anything y'all want to talk about this morning, please put it in the chat and we can have a conversation. If you guys have any questions whatsoever about racism, that's what we're doing this morning. I'm not up in here giving you no news stories. I just think this is a hotbed issue in America. It's like the elephant in the room, and I want to address this. I just want to let you guys know, for all you guys who have ever said that I was a racist, I've never experienced that in my life. Being able to freely express myself, I never had someone call me a racist. But now today, I filed lawsuits protecting veterans. How many veterans we have in the stream? Thank you for your service. I filed lawsuits protecting Black people. I filed lawsuits protecting disabled people. And now all of a sudden, big ghosts are racist. All of a sudden they saying big ghosts are racist. Listen, man, this is what I'm saying. This is a question I have for y'all, and this is what I want to say. Tina said you a racist. I could tell. Tina, how am I a racist? That kind of hurt my feelings, though. JR, that hurt my feelings, them calling me a racist, man. Real talk. Listen, if you prefer a certain type of female over the other female, is that a racist? Does that make you a racist? Question for the stream. Okay? If you got two girls and you got one girl who got a flat backside and the other girl has a bigger backside. So if I don't prefer the girl with the flat backside, they said I was a racist. She a white girl, right? I don't care. There's some white. That's what I'm saying. Look, so JR laughing, but look, JR, this is what I'm saying. JR, listen to me. Feel my pain. Feel my pain. There's some white girls who got big backsides, and there's some girls, Black girls, who got flat backsides. So if somebody make a comment about, I mean, come on, man, we up in here tweaking. You can't. We are quick. Not just Black people, white people starting to do it too. We are quick to call people racist because of a derogatory word or something we don't like. You starting to make me, they starting to make me feel where President Trump is coming from. It's like whenever, but the white people doing it to me. Listen, President Trump is saying that whenever a Black person, yada, 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 the first thing they gonna say is that that white person racist. Well, I feel like that's what they doing to me. Because I'm on their head about their hatred and their discrimination, they trying to say ghosts are racist. What? Ghost is the furthest thing from a racist you've ever seen in your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Luke up in here cracking joke about Muslims, man. That's not too funny, though. I don't think that's funny. JR got those American flags in the stream. You know what I'm saying? Tina says, I said you are not racist. Read the comment over again, bruh. I appreciate it, baby. Because you know your boy not racist. My question for y'all today, y'all please put some stuff in the stream, some questions y'all have in the chat. Have y'all ever experienced racism? And if you experience racism, how did you deal with it? If you guys ask me if I've ever experienced racism, definitely I have. But I don't think I've experienced it as much, or I've been harmed from it as much as it plays in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of hatred. Listen, if somebody come up to me and say, Ghost, you a fat whatever, that's like hatred, right? Or that's like negativity. Any kind of negativity, you're going to respond a certain way to, right or wrong. But I'm saying somebody racist, man, like y'all think Kirk was a racist? That's the question. Ratik says Christ is the ultimate truth. Really, Christ is the only truth. I agree with that. Do y'all think good? What's up, Daythorn? Do y'all think Charlie Kirk was a racist? Everybody's saying y'all think he was a racist. Why y'all think he was a racist? GL says Kirk was a bigot. Y'all tell me why y'all think he was a racist. Tina, do you think Charlie Kirk was a racist? Ivan says, nah. Ivan, tell me why y'all don't think he was a racist. Let's start the conversation, man. I think this is so important, man. Racism is a problem in America still 60 years after Dr. King, man. Paul says Kirk spoke facts, but Paul, look, playing devil's advocate, what about him saying Martin Luther King was a bad person? That's not facts. We looked it up yesterday when he said black people are the primary whatever for violent crime. That's not true. The only kind of crime black people commit more than white people is murders. And I think armed robbery. Every other crime white people commit more than black people. I'm not saying most of what Charlie Kirk said wasn't truth. I'm not saying that he's a racist. Because that's what I'm saying about ghosts. Sometimes people will say derogatory words and they might have a racial undertone, but does that make them a racist? If I said somebody was a C word, does that make me a racist? Just because I called you a derogatory word. If this dude called me the N word, he married to a black woman, say it's a white dude, come up. He married to a black woman. He worked for the NAACP and he giving back to the community, the black community. And he says the N word. Just if he says the N word, does that make him a racist? Just because he said that black people are not good, does that make him a racist? Or does it take actions to make you a racist? That's what I'm saying. I thought you had to act on it. If I just said that you a fat boy, I'm saying like that's hatred. But if me saying that you a fat boy causes me to do something to you physically or any kind of way, to me, like you just saying a derogatory word doesn't make you a racist, man. Your actions have to match. What y'all look up the definition of a racist, that's someone who acts towards a certain group of people because of their race. So you can't never say that I am towards all white people. I don't have a problem with no white people. You feel that? You can't say nothing towards me towards white people or be a racist. That has to be the whole race. If there's one white dude who I got a problem with because I think that he an undercover racist, or because I don't like a white girl, bro, because she not like, or maybe I will like her, who knows? Thank you, Controller OG. Thank you, baby, for them donations, man. Everybody in the stream, man, I want y'all to, I'm trying to get y'all's voices heard in here. So let me do this real quick, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all double tap the screen. Easy says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. He know too much about his boys and government behind closed doors. Ooh, woo. Y'all heard what Easy said. Y'all heard what Easy said, boy. Easy said that Charlie Kirk knew too much about the leaders of our government, so they took him out, boy. Ooh, look, man, I'm not really into conspiracy theories, okay? That being said, man, I have had a couple of thoughts, or should I say I went online and what Easy is saying, I heard people say. That's what happened with Jimmy Kimmel, because Jimmy Kimmel said that it was a MAGA person, or the Republicans pretty much, it was one of their own took out Charlie Kirk. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this. It don't make no sense. Okay, look, let me say this. This is the biggest thought I had about what Easy said. Y'all feel free. Republicans, independents, Democrats, we talking about Charlie Kirk, we talking about racism. But anything you guys want to talk about, put it in the chat. I'm going to try to get all of y'all, at least one of y'all's comments, and have a discussion. I pinned Easy chat. That's what we talking about, okay? So look, Easy is saying that he knew too much about the government, so they took him out. So I thought about that. Somebody said that watch President Trump's reaction whenever they brought up Charlie Kirk. So they brought up Charlie Kirk right after he got killed, and President Trump started talking about a ballroom. So they saying because of that, President Trump, he don't care. He has some, I think totally different. I'll tell you why that happened. Let me tell you why that happened. I think President Trump was so close to Charlie Kirk and it hurt him so bad And if he sat there and kept talking about Charlie Kirk, he could have started crying. He could have choked up. He could have shown a weakness. And I think he just don't want to show a weakness publicly to the American public. So he just jumped the conversation. I think President Trump loved Charlie Kirk. That's what I think. I think J.D. Vance, I think Don, I think all them Republicans, them MAGA, I think they love Charlie. I don't think they did that to Charlie. That's not what I think. I don't think they did it to him. I really don't. I think that came from somewhere else. Y'all saying it was a conspiracy. Y'all saying more people was involved in it. I believe all that. But you saying that President Trump, JD, or Don, or anybody over there in the top leadership in the Republican Party, I don't think they had nothing to do with it. I'm almost a 1,000,000,000% sure. President Trump you got to understand, people deal and handle with pain and grief in different ways. So he was so close to that boy. He know that boy was monumental in him being what he is today. So I think what happened is when they brought it up to him, like, hey, Charlie Kirk just died. What you think about that? He addressed it for a second, and then he started talking about the ballroom, man, because he know the ballroom brings him joy, man. I think him still if he would have broke down that conversation, I think that would have hurt him, man. I really do, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, in my mind, bro, I think y'all think that. I think the conspiracy theorists think way worse of people than what it really is. I don't think President Trump's that bad of a person, man. I really don't. I don't think he could carry out or give an order or anybody up there. I don't think JD or none of them could do that, bro. That's hurting their own cause. Why would they kill him? Because he know too much. Was he finna talk? Was he finna tell somebody something or something just because he know too much? It's a lot of people who know a whole lot. You see what I'm saying? I don't think that don't make no sense to me. I think what happened, what President Trump has happened. I'm not going to blame Antifa. I'm not going to say Antifa did it. Do y'all think Antifa did it? If y'all think Antifa did it, put it down below in the stream. I'm not going to blame Antifa. I'm not going to say Antifa did it, but I know people say, listen, who Charlie Kirk was everything against what Antifa stands for. I'm going to just say that. And who Charlie Kirk was everything for what President Trump and them stand for. You feel that? So why would President Trump and them kill him? That don't make no sense. He ain't that bad of a President Trump ain't that bad of a person, bro. Y'all just looking at that completely wrong. He's not that. He switched the conversations in that situation because he hurt. He a man. He a person just like you. He probably shed I don't know how many tears over that boy. Not only that, that boy 31. You seen them at the reunion, the way his wife was hugging President Trump like that was her daddy, boy. Like they was sharing that pain together. You seen, for real, you seen President Trump's face, man. That's pain, man. That man ain't killed that boy. Nah, he ain't do nothing like that. That's crazy. Look, Antifa, they got every reason to clap at him. That's what they do. They felt like he was a racist bigot. They felt like they fighting fascism. Antifa think President Trump is Adolf Hitler. That's what am I lying, y'all? That's where they came from with that fighting against fascism and racism with Adolf Hitler. But Antifa, y'all need to slow down a little bit. President Trump ain't gassing them immigrants. Is he gassing the immigrants? Is he killing people? Is he killing journalists? You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. That's why I wanted to come on here and talk about that this morning, bro. We are quick to call somebody racist because they have different views than us. Question, Percival, I'm going to get your right because you got, listen, Percival, listen, question. So if Charlie Kirk says that DEI is no good or DEI, does that make him a racist just because he feels like DEI isn't no good? Or DEI hurts him or another white person's opportunity to become something? Does that make him a racist? That's the question. I'm saying, to me, in order for you to call the man a racist, you got to know him in his personal life. I see Charlie Kirk around black people and he treated black people like this. And I seen him around white people. Listen, that's big, man. What I'm saying is big because listen, whenever they have when Charlie Kirk had a conversation with black people, he treated them with the ultimate respect. He treated them, in my opinion, with more respect than he did white people when they came on his platform. If you don't believe me, go watch it. Regardless of what side of the aisle you stand on, he didn't treat them no different than he treated white people. It's just his words. That's what I'm saying. So what makes you racist, words or actions? What makes you racist, words or actions? Somebody put that in the chat so I could pin it. What's making them racist? Is it a word or is it an action? If I say I think black people are always trying to get over and they lazy, but with my actions, I'm doing more for black people than another black man. Does that make me racist just because I'm saying things that I think that are true, that is derogatory towards a race? Does that make me racist? You see what I'm saying? If I say white girls got flat backsides, does that make me a racist? That's crazy. That makes me a racist because I'm stating some facts are true. That's crazy. If I said black people got big lips, does that make me a racist? That don't make me a racist. I don't understand people, because you stating a fact about a race doesn't make you racist. Oh man, I shouldn't have did that. That's hat hair, y'all. It's everywhere. If I say black people got nappier hair than white people, that makes me a racist. If I say white people got longer nose, black people got flatter noses, black people, does that make me a racist? That don't make me no racist, boy. I done dated more white girls than a white boy. I done dated more white girls than you. I promise you, bro. I done dated 200 and some white girls. You go back to South Mississippi and you say my name all over the Mississippi Gulf Coast, they know me. And ain't none of them gonna say I'm racist. So, because you hear somebody say something that you take as a derogatory word, it's just a word. I think we need to pump the brakes and calm down, y'all. That's what I came here to talk about this morning. Thank you guys for showing up, spending your time on a Sunday morning, taking part of a ever so important conversation. What I want you guys to do for me right now is to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell. This ain't about no Republican or Democrat this morning. This isn't about American. This ain't about no white or no black people. This is about you and what you think. How do we define racism in America? Are we going too far with this? Calling everybody a racist. Those are those words are so divisive. Percival says, yes, bigots overwhelmingly supported him. So what Percival is saying is the people who supported Charlie Kirk, for the most part, are bigots. Do y'all agree with that or do y'all disagree with that? He says not all of them were bigots, but his base strategy used bigotry as a means of appealing to a vaguely right-wing and racist base. So basically what Percival is saying is, Ghost, I don't care what you talking about, that boy was a bigot. Percival, break down what a bigot is for him. Y'all break down what a bigot is for him. He's saying that boy was a bigot. It don't matter what you saying, Ghost. That's the way you looking at it. He a bigot. My question is then, what do we do, man? It's like we policing words. We putting people in categories, making them racist without even knowing them. In my opinion, you are setting up an environment for the government to come in and to do something. They're going to come do something. President Trump said he's sending troops to Portland, Oregon. That is Antifa's headquarters. He's sending troops to Portland. Y'all get that? Y'all see that? John Call, good morning. He said, that's pure whatever talk. Charlie was not a bigot. Dude's a moron. See, that's what I'm saying. But look, Percival, this is what, John, this is a culture war. It's a clash of cultures in America. That's the We the People number 8. I forget which We the People we on. We the People number 8. It's a vlog that I'm dropping on Tuesday up here in upstate New York. I'm going to get out the car in a second. I'm right here by the lake, by the mountains. You know what I'm saying? Up here in upstate New York. But what I'm saying is it's a clash of cultures. Percival said that he saw Charlie Kirk as a bigot. I don't care what you say, he a bigot. John Call said, man, Ghost, he ain't no bigot, man. That's just words. That's what I'm saying, John Call. Look, I'm like this. I don't know Charlie Kirk personally. A lot of stuff he said was very harmful. If I was a black woman, I'll tell you, John, I wouldn't like him. I would be offended by him because he's basically saying that a woman or a black woman isn't smart enough to do whatever. I heard him say that myself. If I was Michelle Obama, I definitely would be offended by him. A lot of people were offended by him. I thought that Martin Luther King stuff, John, he said, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really did not like that. I didn't like that Martin Luther King comment at all. That being said, if you sit there and you watch his streams and you watch him, the way he handled and dealt with black people and his arguments on his platform, you know what I'm saying? That's why I did We the People 6 or We the People 7. I'm forgetting which number. I think We the People 6 for Charlie Kirk, though. Not honoring him, remembering him. Because he was a monumental figure in politics, whether you think he was a bigot or not. Let me get somebody else in here, y'all. William says Charlie was a bigot. As Antifa, I must say that we do not celebrate his demise. Oh, that's awesomeness, though. William, that's awesomeness, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no way we should be able to celebrate a man's death, whether you agree with him or disagree with him. If he was your enemy, if he was your op, you know what I'm saying? I know they celebrate their enemies' deaths, man, but I wouldn't celebrate his death, man, whatsoever. Let's see. Marco says, go listen to his garbage. What is so hard to understand? What I'm saying, Marcos, I heard a lot of what he was saying. A lot of it. I heard a whole lot of what he was saying, Marcos. Understand that. But I just didn't just hear the sound bites or the sound clips. That's what I'm saying. Everybody in this stream, who in this stream before has never said anything racist? Say we riding in the car, right? And you cut somebody cuts you off in the car and say I'm a white dude and it's a black dude. You ain't never said no racist words in the car, in the house. If you was in a group of just white friends and y'all seen a black dude walk by, you ain't never said no racist stuff in your life. Man, get out of here. I think every human being has said racist things. I think every human being has said derogatory things or ugly things. Every human in the world. If I said before in my lifetime that, oh man, this whatever word that you use that's derogatory, you hadn't done that before, does that make me a racist because I'm saying a derogatory word towards a white person? Does that make me a bigot because, you know what I'm saying? To me, if you saying a derogatory word or you say some derogatory words, but your actions don't match them words. I was talking to somebody the other day. He said something about gang banging. I said, what? He said gang signs. He saw somebody throw up a gang signs and he said, you can't be pulling up on people gang banging. Bruh, throwing a gang sign ain't gang banging. You can have a 3-year-old throw a gang sign. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You can have y'all seen the great, what movie was that? I forgot what movie that was. Where that white dude was trying to be black and he was trying to be a rapper or whatever. Malibu's Most Wanted. Y'all seen Malibu's Most Wanted? That boy throwing up gang signs, that don't make you a gangster. And that's what I'm saying. If you saying words like, you know, the President Trump a gangster? What if President Trump came out tomorrow and did a press conference? Hey, y'all, we doing a press conference. Get everybody in here. And y'all get everybody in there and President Trump start throwing up gang signs. Now, all of a sudden, he a gangster disciple? No. That's what I'm saying. If saying a word, does saying a word make you a racist? Because I just said, hey, this dude is A, B, and C. Am I a racist now? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Do we say racism is because of your words or because of your actions? Because I know men who hung black people I don't know him personally, but I know men who tied a black man, a young black man, teenager, to the back of the car and started driving with the boy on the back of the car. I know men who burn crosses in the front of black people's houses just because they black. I'm saying I didn't see Charlie Kirk burning no crosses. I didn't see Charlie Kirk advocating for hanging no black people. That's what I'm saying. Does that make you, what makes you a racist? Is it words or actions? Words or actions? N8 Dog says, Nate Dogg, especially nowadays, people clip everything out of context to villainize the opposition. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm saying, y'all, watching him communicate with black people, I'm saying, I'm just watching, okay? So they said that he was a racist and a bigot. So I heard some of the stuff that they were saying. They were saying, go listen to what he's saying, Ghost. He said something about Martin Luther King. He said something about Michelle Obama, President Obama addressed that. And he said, I heard him say other things about DEI, and black people are responsible for most of the violence in America. I heard him say them 4 things. Now, what Nate Dogg is saying is that they clip people and take them out of context. So this is what I'm saying. Is Charlie Kirk a racist? That's what I should have titled the stream, excuse me. That might be what I might go back and title the stream. Listen, so here's what happens. They saying he a racist. I heard the negative things he said. So you know what I did next? I went and found him debating black people. Y'all need to look that up. Go do that. He debated probably at least 5 to 10 black people that I seen. I seen it with my own eyes. I seen him debating black people. You know what I was looking at? I was looking for his characteristics and his mannerisms and how he was acting and treating with the black. Was he treating them any different? Did he act any different towards them? He reached out to Van Jones and then invited Van Jones to do a debate. And Van said, he said in the message that he'd have the ultimate respect for him when he debate him. That's a black man. I'm saying, bro, that don't seem like no racist to me, man. Unless racists have changed. Do y'all know that racists have changed from what they, because I remember, y'all know David Duke. He was in the KKK. They didn't, but them racists, they didn't have no conversations with black people. They wouldn't talk to black people. I'm talking about not only feeling that, saying that they're an inferior race, their actions match their words. I'm saying you're an inferior race and I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm not finna get on no bus with you. I'm not. See, y'all need to study y'all history. And the history that some Republicans are trying to wash away, that's why we don't need to wash it away. We need to study that. And you go back and study that and you see how those races were acting in those times. Because a man today is a little misguided in his, or a lot misguided in his views, and he say some harmful words. I'm saying, does that make him a racist? That's the question. If you guys have not liked the video, I ask that y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Also, guys, we need support for the channel. Your boy Big Ghostwriter been going live streaming every single day, man. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, super chat, super stickers, super thanks. They all start at 99 cents. There's a button below with a $sign in it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that button. And your donations are much appreciated. Who want to go down to the lake, man? Who want to go see the lake this morning? So Mimi says CK have everyone a platform. He invited. That's true. And Mimi, that's what I'm saying, baby. Like, that's so true. Like, even though, like, he said so many derogatory and he said so many negative things, like I'm saying, he did provide a platform for people to come speak. And not only did he provide a platform, like when they came up there and spoke, I was looking for particularly if he treated the black people any different than he treated the white people. And I'm saying I didn't see that. I'm not saying that it's not there. I'm just saying Ghostwriter didn't see that. For me to say somebody is a racist, I need to see you act differently, not towards one black person, because you could just not like one black. I need to see you act differently towards the whole race. I'm telling you guys, I'm from South Mississippi. I know what a racist look like. You feel that? I know what they look like. Hey, baby, thank you for that donation. Who was that donation come from? From Brad. Brad, thank you for that $5 donation. I ask that everyone scroll down, please, and find Brad's donation, and that you'll like the donation. I appreciate that. Brad said, I would have loved to see a conversation between Charlie Kirk and Thomas Sowell. I would have too. And I think with that platform, if we would have waited some time, saved some time, we would have had the opportunity to see him debate some people like he wanted to debate Van Jones. Bro, I would have loved to debate Charlie Kirk. Because I would have debated him multiple times. I would have sent people, because like I got a brain, man, and I'm good at arguing. Like he debating people like on a psychological thing. Well, you know, black people cause 3.48% of the violence. Like, I'm not debating him on no psychological thing, bro. I'm a litigator. I debate like this is warfare. I debate like warfare. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to chop people down in my debates and my legal arguments. So, bro, if y'all would have got, you could have sent 1,000 people at him to show him how misguided he was. But what I'm saying for you to just, I don't agree with, to me, like the way that situation happened with him, I don't agree with none of that. I'm sorry. I just can't be part of none of that. It's just not the way to move. It's not the way to move, bro. Y'all making him just like, look, okay. President Trump said that the far left is evil. Who was President Trump talking about, y'all, when he said the far left is evil? Because right after he said the far left is evil, then he said that he going after Antifa, he labeled them a terrorist organization, and he's sending troops to Portland. So when he said there's evil on the far left, who is he talking about? He talking about Antifa. And that's what I'm saying. And the same thing, in my opinion, when he said that, like, I don't, there's no evidence that Antifa killed Charlie Kirk, first of all. There's no evidence, first of all. And second of all, like, that's just a crazy lunatic who went out there and did some stupid stuff. That's why I'm saying tempt the conversation down. But on the same side, it's the same way when y'all looking at people and you just saying they are racist because you heard them say something against one white person that they don't like. That don't make them a racist. That's crazy. You got to understand what racism is. Racism is that I have hatred towards a whole race. The whole race. If it's 4 white people over there and I don't like that white person and I say something, it's a 4 black people. I could not like that black person. I say more derogatory words towards black people than white people. If y'all don't know, we use the N-word. That's a part of our vocabulary. So we do that with black people too. So you say I'm a racist against black people because I use the N-word ritually. So when I say the N-word, I'm racist against black people. No, you stupid. We use those words. That's what we do in our culture as black people. So if I see a white person and I say a word, that don't make me racist. You got to see me do that towards, listen, I see a white girl right there and I say one thing about her and then another white girl come up and you'll see her in this BMW. That don't make me no racist. That's crazy. And that's what I'm saying. Just look, we identify something we don't like, and then we label this person and we put hatred on it. So now we hate this dude. He a bigot. Is he a racist? He already out of here. That's what I'm saying. Moving forward, though, man, I don't think racism, you can't identify somebody as a racist because of a word that they said. I just tend to disagree with y'all. I don't think that people saying words, a few words don't make them a racist. Because if that's the case, every black person is racist against black people because they use the N-word ritually. We use the N-word ritually. You see what I'm saying? The white people might not use a derogatory word against each other. So I don't hear around white people walking around you saying the C word. Hey, what's up, C? What's they don't walk around using derogatory words against each other, but black people do. That's facts. It's been like that. That's our culture. We use the N-word. So that's what I'm saying. You got to think of that. Like, it's to me, it's like people ain't that smart. You just hear somebody say a word and you're racist. I mean, you like a little idiot, bro. You messing things up, man. Things getting messed up like that. Nah, that's not what that is. A racist, I know a real racist. There was a black person that just got hung in the South. This is 2025, and he got hung like we in the 30s or the 40s or the 50s. He got hung. That's racist stuff. You seeing a man in the park and he's saying a word, but he cool with white people. You see, he cool with white people. You see what I'm saying? Bro, I'll marry a white girl. Straight up. I don't see no difference in a white girl than a black girl. I don't see no difference in a white girl and a Latina girl. They all every female, every race. I love every female, every race. The only race of female I ain't never been with is an Asian. Every other race of female that you can name on the face of the earth, I like them all. What Lil Wayne said? Every girl. Ain't no different. I don't see no race, but see, that don't mean nothing. I might see a black girl and say, hey, that black girl got some. I might say something about her hair. Am I a racist? I might see a black girl and say something about her shiny forehead. Am I a racist? That's crazy. You can't make me be a racist because I identify something. I say that about myself. What's up, my N-word? Yeah, let me see one of my homeboys, like my brother, well, like one of my brothers. I don't care if he a white boy. That's how we talk. What's up, my N-word? My best, like the dude that I love the most, his name Jeremy Harlan. He from Biloxi, Mississippi, and he white, but he realer than anybody I know. And he a white boy, and he realer than anybody I know. It's your soul, man. It's who you are on the inside. But because if Jeremy said the N-word, that don't make him no racist. That's just how I believe. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he go out there and he start doing stuff, that's what it's your actions. I'm a litigator. I know this stuff. If somebody could say something against a disabled person or word, now if you use that N-word in a business, don't get me wrong. If you use that N-word in a business, I seen businesses get sued for $100 million for employees using the N-word and action wasn't taken against them. They got sued for 100 M's. So don't think it's okay for you to use that word against a black person. If not, black people shouldn't even be saying it. But what I'm saying is just because somebody say a derogatory word that includes something about a race, but what if I call you a fat boy? Now I don't like no fat people because I called you a fat boy, so I don't like fat people now just because I said a word. Now, if I went around doing stuff to all fat people, that's different. Can you get that? If I went around doing something to all white people, doing something, or if I just didn't like white people because they were white, that's racist. But if it's one person, an isolated event, and I say one word to one white person, and I'm cool with all the rest of the white person, how that made me a racist? I don't care if it was a racial connotation on the word. I don't care if I called them the C word. That's one person. To be a racist, you gotta hate the whole group of people for their color. That's what a racist is. I don't hate white people. I told you, I'll marry a white girl. My best friend's a white girl. I don't walk around saying derogatory words about a white girl. But if you come in front of me and I'm not attracted to you, and I tell you I'm not attracted to you, you trying to make me a racist because you got a flat booty. If your booty flat, your booty flat. I don't care if you black or if you white. If you got a flat booty, you got a flat booty. If you black or you white, that's crazy stuff, bro. We looking for stuff. And it's that ignorance that keeps dividing us. It's that ignorance that keeps making that hate grow. You got to stamp that hate out. As soon as you see that hate, you got to stamp it out. Listen, you come in my line of sight intentionally, then in my opinion, you are asking me to judge you, right? I'm a boy. I'm a guy. You know I like females. right? I'm not gay. So if a female trying to get my attention, then if you attracted to her, that's kind of like a judgment. So if she in my line of sight, you looking for judgment, no, you not it. You can't say I'm a racist because I said something you don't like, because you over in my face, you in my face, get out my face. Real talk. That's how I see it, man. I'm just being real. I'm all the way real, y'all. I'm trying to be all the way 1,000. I got love for any human being. I don't care what color you are. The color of people that other people hate on. If I'm in a room and I've been like this. I'm in a room, I got a white girl with me and we got a bunch of black people and they hating on her or picking on her because she white. I don't like that. I don't like nobody who try to pick on somebody who weaker than them. To me, you a coward. I don't like that. Don't mess like that's why like when it's a group of people, it's called marginalized people. So in the most situations, it's more of that other race than this one race or this one disabled person or this one veteran that's getting picked on. That's what I do. I stand up for the one getting picked on. It don't matter what color they is. I seen white girls getting picked on. I seen dudes, like I told y'all these stories about businesses. I stood up for the females. I seen white dudes. I'm going to stand up for anybody who is weaker in the situation and marginalized. I speak truth to power. The more powerful you are or your organization is, the better. The bigger, the better. The bigger, the better. I don't care who it is. I'm going to speak truth to power. My little self speaking truth to power. I'm not picking on no little dude. I'm not racist. And you shouldn't call nobody racist just because you heard them say a word. That's my argument. I gave y'all 10 minutes of my argument, bro. I'm in the comments now where I'm wrong at. You know what I'm saying? Well, you said get to the point. How you don't understand what I'm saying? You don't understand what I'm saying? George, you don't understand. You didn't understand what I'm saying. I don't know. If you didn't understand that, I don't know why you still in here then. Hey, Karen, how I contradicted myself? Let's talk about it. Bruh, he said Democrats create. That's too funny, bruh. That's too funny, bruh. Okay, if that's how you feel. George, you telling me to elaborate? I just talked for 10 minutes. You saying I contradicted myself. Tell me, let's have a conversation. You just saying little stupid, ignorant stuff like you a 5-year-old. You feel what I'm saying? I'm saying, let's have it. We can't conversate when you just sitting there just saying comments like, come on, man, tell me something. You said Snow Bunny fantasies, bro. Get out of here, bro. You can't be up in here saying stupid stuff. I'm not going to let you say nothing stupid. I'm going to get you off my channel. George, you ain't even spelling right, man. That made me think you a bot, bro. You got to get up out of here. Gaming, I don't know what you talking about either, man. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what you mean. Y'all let's talk about the conversation. If you just want to be in here being like a little kid, man, I'm not going to be childish with you. You got to be childish by yourself. Angela says, I'll say this. I draw the line when it comes to relationship, meaning the Most High God, the book of Deuteronomy. Yes, indeed, Miss Angela. If you guys haven't liked the video, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell. Nate Dogg says you definitely have to sell your soul if you could just shamelessly spit on the graves of the dead. I agree with that. But they do that. Not only the situation with Charlie Kirk, they do that in our society. All the young rappers, that's what they doing. You get fat. They got terms for, we smoking them. We smoking them. You rolling up a blunt saying you smoking a dead op. That's how our society is. They got so much disrespect. They so disrespectful, bro. Real talk. That's just how they get down now, though. Yeah, what Nate Dogg said is facts though. You know what I'm saying? You get some of these little lame whatever in here, bro. I ain't got time for this, bro. Real talk. I ain't got time for no lame 80-year-old who got some kind of you know what I'm saying? I'm in here talking some real stuff, man. You know? Real stuff, man. So man, I just wanted to jump on, man. I've been streaming for about 50 minutes, man. I just had something in my heart, man, in my mind. You know what I'm saying? That was on my heart and that was on my mind to talk about it, man. So I just wanted to come on and talk about it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Try to get a couple of people, man, y'all's opinions. You know what y'all think, and you know we had a couple good conversations, especially at first. People jumped in, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. FC asked if I'm a litigator. He asked what lawsuit I went to. I guess he don't understand what the definition of a litigator is. You know what I'm saying? He don't understand what a litigator is. You feel me? Attorney go to a law school. You know, there's some attorneys, all they do is car wrecks and slip and falls. And they never go to court. They never go in a step inside a courtroom. You know what I'm saying? Going to law school, that's just what attorneys do. I'm talking about litigating cases. I'm talking about battles. I'm talking about inside of courtrooms. You see what I'm saying? Bro, listen, I never do no car. Somebody come to me with some car wreck, you go get somebody who went to law school. You feel me? But if you want somebody who will eat an attorney, that's what I do, boy. I eat attorneys. Ask about me. Look at my case record. The attorneys, they be scared to sit across the table from me. If they have to do a case against me, they going to try some corruption, something, because they know they going to lose. That's facts. Ask anybody who know me, bro. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? Google Ameliorate Legal LLC. Just Google it. Look up the cases. You know what I'm saying? It's a link in the bio. Hit on that link. Get on the Instagram. Follow the content, man. That's facts, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I started Legal Wars Live in the first place, man, because of me litigating in court. Yeah. You go get your lawyer who went to Harvard. You know, I'm up here with these Ivy League schools, so I feel different saying it now. But you go get your lawyer who went to Harvard and you see him across that table from me in that case, and I'm finna teach you something. Hey, because litigation is like 70% argument and 30% strategy. So you just got to have the knowledge once you get to that court. When you get in that court, you just need the knowledge. But I'm saying that attorney across from me, he don't got the fight in him that I got. He ain't got none of the qualities that I got that determined to win. And I'm going to eat him. He going to lose. That's what I do. I eat attorneys. I beat attorneys. I litigator, boy. That's big facts. He said, Grandpa George is a menace to society. Man, it's all how you look at it, Nate, dog. Am I right or wrong? Life is 99.99% perspective. It's just a perspective. You can look at it this way or you can look at it that way. It's just how you look at it. What you think, though? Y'all make sure if y'all have not liked the video, y'all double tap the screen, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Nate Dogg, wait to go down to the lake, man, to the pavilion. You know what I'm saying? There's some people down there right now, but I'm going to just keep streaming, man. We just going to keep rocking out, man. We going to rock out. We going to rock out. Hey, so, Nate, what you mean by that, my boy? What you mean by that? So I could understand, you know what I'm saying? Look, I just wanted to come on here, bro, and just, I had some thoughts. I just wanted to get it off my chest, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, I never in my life had someone come at me like that. But whenever I started doing cases where I was fighting for the rights of marginalized people like black people and stuff, now they saying I'm a racist because they hear me saying stuff. You know, I'm a racist now, y'all. That's amazing to me. I ain't never heard that in my life. So somebody saying I'm emotional, yeah, you say something about me. That's who I am. That's my character. Whoever you are, I'm not up in your live stream criticizing who you are because I don't care who you are, but y'all care who I am. So if you care who I am, come over here with some respect instead of coming in here criticize. You know what I'm saying? Because I now promise you, I never, wherever you are in your life, I promise I never show up to where you are looking for you. I promise you. Not me. I don't care. Whoever you are. I know people way bigger than anybody around. I promise you, way bigger. And you can ask them way richer. I never show up and ask them for nothing or need nothing from no human, female or nobody. I don't need nothing for you. You could get out my face. I don't care. I'm not looking for friends. That's what you understand. You got to understand. Emotional, you call it whatever you want to. If we playing a football game, and my quarterback over there foo-fooing and shoo-shooing with the defense, he looking for friends. Get him out the game, coach. I want somebody laser focused with one goal, and my one goal is to win. I got open litigation cases. My only goal on them cases is to win them cases. That's my focus in life. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about what you doing or none of that. Whoever you are. You could take it personal if you want to. You could cry about it. You know how you could fix it. Just stay on my face and you won't get your feelings hurt. I'm not in your face. I'm not in nobody's face. Nate, that's how I feel, man. I just be expressing myself, man. You know what I'm saying? Truth Network. I just give them the truth. However I feel, whatever I think, I just put it out there. And some people could take it. Some people could receive it. And some people can't. Bottom line. Who you said was heated though, Nate dog? Who got mad, man? Who heated? Jeb said, I see a lot of crazed Democrats left the chat, couldn't handle the truth. They all left the chat. I don't care how they feel. I really don't. I don't care how they feel. Jeff, if you could call it whatever you want to, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? You could call it whatever you want to, Jeff. You know, I would get on here and say something about you, Jeff, but I ain't even worried about you. You say whatever you want to. Okay, Jeff. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Nate dog. Man, I'm finna walk down there just a second, man. Y'all walk, let's go on here and get on down to the lake, man. You feel me? Go on here, get on down to the lake, man. I was gonna stream down there, man. You know? But look, man, if you guys don't know, man, we got new content up, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been dropping content, man, steadily, nonstop, content after content after content. You know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about what some little broke dude who working his life, working his heart out, you know what I'm saying, to do whatever he doing in his life, which is a whole bunch of nothing. You know what I'm saying? A dude in the same spot, Nate dog, that he been in for the last 30 years. He ain't going no different spot than that spot he in. Man, you know what I'm saying? I don't worry about what nobody's saying, man. You know what I'm saying? I got ops that's way bigger than these little peons that be coming in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I do express myself. That's what I'm supposed to do. This conversation, y'all need to take this stuff more serious. That's what I'm saying. They don't take it as serious as they should take it. They need to take it more seriously, you know? You going around calling people names that they not, then, you know, I want to come on and have a conversation about it. I want to come have a conversation. Let's talk about it. I'm not saying the man wasn't racist. He might have been racist. I'm just saying all these people who don't know him, who putting a label on somebody who you don't know, I see him doing it to me. You know what I'm saying? They do it. What like, you got to realize Charlie Kirk, what they saying, Charlie Kirk didn't like black people, right? They're not saying I don't like black people, y'all. They saying I don't like white people. You see what I'm saying? If a girl see me and she call me fat, I'm not going to take it personal. And if I see her, she got a flat booty, I'm a racist because A white girl got a flat booty. That's too funny. That's too funny, man. Hey, y'all, man, I'm up here in upstate New York, man. It's so gorgeous up here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Down here at the Finger Lakes, bro. This is like one of my favorite spots, bro, because you could come all the way up to the lake, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could see like the very front of the lake up there, man. You know what I'm saying? And then it just swing around, bro. It's probably, I say, about we say about 20 or 30 miles, you know what I'm saying? Look, bro, and then the water, man, so clear. A lot of these lakes, man, that water, bro, you can't really swim in it. You see people down there swimming. You know what I'm saying? It's gorgeous out here, man. It's beautiful too, bro. It's a beautiful day, man. Out here on the Finger Lakes, upstate New York. Appalachian Mountains, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hey, look. Hey, Largo, you know what she said? Hey, Largo, they was expecting me to say something like that, but I ain't gonna even get down with them like that, man. Let him say whatever he want to say. I don't care what no little peon got to say. You hear me? Some little hey, some little peon, man. He ain't nothing in the world, man. That's what I be trying to tell them, man, but I don't want to get on them like that, though, man, because it be hurting their feelings, but they be spewing out like, you know what I'm saying? Boy, you over here in my live stream, you over here checking on me, what I'm doing with my life. You feel me? So if you doing that, you coming in here. I know they do that in every live stream. I don't care. And then sometimes it might be a bot. You know what I'm saying? But I still, you know, I get at it. Now, it take, you know what, when you hear Drake said, trying to keep it calm is a struggle for him. You know what I'm saying, Nate? That's my struggle, man. Like, I'm a litigator, bro. I get on people's head. I get on their neck. So trying not to, like, go to 3,000 on them, man, that is a little struggle for me, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Trying not to go to 5,000 on them is a little struggle. What is black culture fatigue? Nate said, I'm still practicing that, man. I have a hard time disregarding stupid people. Nate, I'm going to pin that because that, like, is one of my hardest things in life to do. It's like that stupidity in my heart or in my mind. I got to address that stupidity. I have to address it. I have to address it. 10 out of 10 times, Nate, I can't let them make it, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing personal. I ain't got nothing against them, but I just say what it is. I say the real. Bro, you ain't gonna never see me aggravating, bothering, trying to talk to nobody. Nothing, none of that. But if you coming in my face or my line of sight and I say something and you don't like it, then don't come. Look, you might come in my face or line of sight and I might say something nice or I might not say nothing at all. But I'm saying if you pick the wrong moment, that's the kind of person I am, bro. I'm going to just tell you what's on my mind, and people can't stand it. It hurts their feelings. It hurts their heart. I've been like that since I was a child, bro, and I don't think I'm going to ever change. I speak my mind. You're going to get the truth. That's a gift and a curse. Sometimes the truth, when you tell people it's ugly or it sounds ugly and they don't receive it good and they'll hate you for the rest of their life. But I don't care. It's the truth. I'm not here to make friends, bro. I'm going to give you the truth. Whatever the truth is, I'm going to say it. I don't care if it ends on the left, if it ends on the right, if it's against a black person, it's against a white person. I don't see none of that. All I see is truth. And ain't nobody I met like me, man. I don't meet people like me. And that's why I don't really fool with too many, because they can't understand me, man. You know what I'm saying? But they always want to come see or want to come look or want to come be around. They want to be around realness, but when the realness hit them, they can't deal with it. You want to be around realness, but you can't deal with the realness, man. That's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to just be real with everything I'm saying and everything I'm feeling. Eric says, Carrie says, excuse me, Jeb. What'd he say, Carrie? You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure if y'all haven't liked the video, y'all double tap the screen, man. One more time, bro. It's beautiful out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Man said I'm like being emotional, bro. He don't know me. That's who I am, boy. I stump on your forehead. You that's who I am regularly. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like I just be being real, man. I tell people the truth and they can't take it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get in here and have like a little janky competition, Nate, dog. You know what I'm saying? I want to get people in here like Jeff came in here, bro, and I want to start janking on it, you know? But I can't do that, though. You know what I'm saying? So because I can't do that, though, we just gonna chill, man. You know? Oh, Kerry, he said a majority of Democrats left the channel. They probably did. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care, though, because we had a conversation, man. It's all about conversations, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And we just had a conversation, man. We like we just talking. I don't have no problem with no Democrats. I don't have problems with Republicans. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever President Trump do something bad or do something negative, they'll pop in to hear what I gotta say so they could go use it. But then whenever it's not what they want to hear, then they gone. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Nah, not really. Oh, maybe on a Sunday, Nate, dog. But I'm saying like I go live. We do politics in the morning. Most people who talk politics, man, they on the stream in the morning, Nate. You know what I'm saying? Most people who talk politics, man, but I just hop on the stream, man, sometimes to let people like give them an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to express themselves or to voice themselves in a group setting. You know what I'm saying? That's what this Legal Wars Live is about. A group of Americans coming together, man, to express their opinions, man. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. But guys, like, so if y'all have not liked the video, I ask that y'all like the video. Those of you who are in here, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Also, guys, I appreciate who donated. If you guys want to donate to the channel, man, I would appreciate it. Y'all want to keep going, Nate, we could keep streaming, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll stay on as long as y'all want to, man. We could talk about whatever y'all want to, Nate. You can ask me whatever you want to, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You and Miss Carrie, you know? Miss Carrie says, I want independent because I didn't feel I was being represented. I hear a lot of people say that, Miss Carrie. You know what I'm saying? Especially in our day and age right now, I hear a lot of people saying that, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't feel like they being represented properly. But I mean, I can't really hate on that because that's our system. We got a two-party system. Our system is Democrat and our system Republican. And it's like we've made every opportunity to try to change that, and it's always ended up Democrat or Republican. Every time. So, I mean, with them two parties, if one of them parties don't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's like you stuck. And I feel like I'm stuck. You know what I'm saying? Not like in a way to where I'm like, I feel like we need to go start a new party. It's just that like I like some things from that side and I like some things from that side. And then some things or some issues I think both sides are completely wrong about. So Miss Carrie, I like if you ask, some people might say, a lot of people might say that they don't feel like they were represented. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people might say they don't feel like they're being correctly represented. That's what I'm saying. But, I mean, you know, probably everybody feel like that. But, you know, they have to vote for whoever they got to vote for, you know? For sure. So, guys, if you guys, if y'all don't have anything else to talk about, I'll go ahead and end the stream, man. You know what I'm saying? I like always giving you guys late views, but we going live tomorrow morning at 7:30. We got a news story, man. I'm going to be talking about James Comey and that arrest. You know, President Trump arrested him. So whenever I get on a live stream in the morning, man, we're going to be cooking with the news. You know what I'm saying? But today I just wanted to jump on, man. I wanted to touch bases with the people, man. We the people, you know? I just wanted to, you know, ask and see how y'all felt and what y'all thought about racism and Charlie Kirk, man. I think that's a hotbed issue. That's a, you know, hot conversation. And I think it's going to get bigger than what y'all think it is. Because President Trump has named a group of Americans, Antifa, as a terrorist organization, and he's sending troops to Portland, Oregon, which is their headquarters. So that's big, guys. That's real big. And it's all because of they thought Charlie was a bigot. Racism. Every stream that I do, every word that I have is to try to bring the climate down in America. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm a very emotional person and I'm going to express myself. That's who I am. If you don't understand that, that's on you. You probably in the wrong place. But if you go in any stream with any black streamer, like I see them expressing themselves. That's what black people do. Go Pender, he back. He says, in Trump we trust. David, man, see that right there. That's what that boy said, Mr. Mark. That's very derogatory. And if you saying that if Charlie said that, then yeah, see those kind of words. That's like bigotry, man. Come on, man. You can't be like that. You can't talk like that, man. I'm saying, why you don't just leave that alone? That, like him saying that about David Shavin, what if somebody said the dude who killed Charlie Kirk was a good dude? I'm saying we need to leave all that alone. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Nate Dogg. If they promote violence, they gotta go. They promote violence. I'm saying if I'm out here on these streets and I get into it with somebody, I'm gonna throw hands quicker probably than anybody you know. But I'm not gonna promote that. I'm not gonna tell your children to do that. I'm not gonna tell your children that, hey, you know, y'all need to go out there and bang somebody when y'all see them. No. You need to do just the opposite. You need to back up and try to buy the man a cheeseburger and shake his hand and be his friend. That's what you need to do. I definitely won't promote violence. Mark says Trump is making America safer. That's what he's trying to do. That's what he seemed like. The Democrats don't like the method that he's trying to do it with, but hey, it is what it is. You should win elections and stop pouting and getting mad and coming in here trying to talk about, man, get on out my stream. You know what I'm saying? They'll come in here, donate, and they'll try to get some information that they could use. Like the way I break something down or the analysis they could use, but they don't want to hear the truth or they don't agree with my views. But if it's against President Trump, then, oh, yeah, they're going to come get that and use that. And I don't have no problem with them doing that, bro, but don't come challenging me. I'm not going to your podcast looking for nothing. I'll watch CNN to get news, a news story, but I'm not finna try to get the way they breaking things down. If they breaking it down during the story, then that's what it is, bro. But, you know, I ain't hating on whatever. You do whatever. I'm saying just you come in here with that negativity. That's the problem. Would you rather be gay or black? Dark, you are we're not doing that, bro. Look, I don't even be condescending to gay people. Good morning, Michael. You know what I'm saying? I don't be condescending to gay people, man. At all. And I don't even believe I'm a whole Christian. But I'm saying, if he chose to like men, what's that got to do with me? Hey, if another man chooses to like another man, that has absolutely nothing to do with me. Why am I go mess with him? It don't make no sense. But they be hating on gay people and black people. Michael says people have been saying that, man, it's insanity. The demons don't even wear masks anymore. They're dancing in the streets. Nate, that is right though. We are people, but they don't, a lot of people don't respect humanity. And that's what the problem is. They have no respect for humanity. They don't have a concept that we are all the same or we are all one. They don't get that part of it. They just don't get it. But that's you all the same species. When you get AI or you get some other species, then that one we want to come together then. Why not come together right now and make the world beautiful? Without no controversy to bring us together, why we just can't come together and make it beautiful? It's possible. You just got to get all the ones who want to keep us divided. You just got to push them out the way. But it's possible for us to get unity and come together. Why we can't do that? You know what I'm saying? If y'all hadn't liked the video, make sure y'all double tap that screen for me, man. Them lights been the same for a minute. We need to get them lights up. I've been streaming for about an hour and 14 minutes, man. The people who donated to the channel, I appreciate your donations, man. I thank y'all. Thank y'all. Man, if you want to donate to the channel, man, it's 99 cents, bro. It starts at 99 cents. Super chat, super stickers, and super thanks, man. And your donations are very appreciated. Jonathan, you said it's a beautiful thought, but it will never happen. They working to make that happen right now, man. They're trying to get everybody on the same page. They trying to get everybody on the same page. If they start knocking off all the haters, please don't nobody, please, because that is the wrong way to do it. You could do it a different way, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if you start knocking off all the haters and you push them out the way, hey, Carrie says, I disagree, Mark. It's more dangerous. I was in a coma from a stroke, woke up and found out that Trump was president. Oh my goodness. Hey, Miss Carrie, I gotta sit there, scoot the seat back to that one, man. I don't know what to say about that, Miss Carrie. I really don't. I really don't. Y'all make sure if y'all haven't liked the video, y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, man. We gonna go down by the lake again. You know what I'm saying? I want to go chill down there, man, but I came a little bit late. Somebody beat us to the punch, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to ride around to a different spot to get Lakeside content for y'all, man, because I be streaming every single day, man. So, like, I just be like, man, I'm going to just pull up somewhere today, man, and stream. We going to take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. You guys are not as active down there this morning. Aaron says, put the truth out there, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Listen, the thing about the truth, you're not going to get no friends with the truth, though, Aaron. You're not going to get friends. You're not going to get a whole lot of likes. See what happened, Aaron, when I first started? Like, bro, everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? They was tapping in, you know, like you get somebody speaking the truth. I'm supporting VP Harris, man. They see this and they see that and they linked in. But then, like, whenever you doing nothing but truth, sometimes the truth is going to be negative against people. Y'all feel that? The truth is negative against me sometimes. You know, you don't want to hear you don't want to hear no negative stuff about yourself. But if you delve in nothing but truth, then you gonna know negative things about yourself because you dealing with nothing but truth. Am I right or wrong? And ain't nobody perfect. And ain't nobody got nothing but positive things about them. You see what I'm saying? So whenever that happens, you know, like I'm supporting President Trump, there's sometimes President Trump do things like last week, right before Charlie Kirk got killed. You know what I'm saying? Them job numbers and stuff, that stuff wasn't looking good. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't looking good, I'm going to just speak the truth, bro. I don't care what the truth is. I'm going to just speak it. It's my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. It's freedom of speech. I ain't saying nothing to try to hurt somebody. You feel what I'm saying? I never go out of my way to try to say or do nothing to anybody. Nate Dogg, I appreciate it. You'll hop back in tomorrow, Nate Dogg. That's 7:30 a.m., my boy. And we're going to do a whole story. When you come in, you'll see it's going to be, make sure you hit the notification bell. When we do a story, it'll be completely different. You know what I'm saying? I won't just be on there and just freestyling. You know, I'm going to be giving an actual news story. Tomorrow, we talking about how President Trump, what happened with James Comey. You know what I'm saying? You know, we just gonna get into the story, and I'm gonna look and see. You know, I'm gonna look at the law and the codes and the evidence that the government presented to this point, and we're gonna see if James Comey gonna get convicted. Because if he don't get convicted, that's gonna be huge. You know, President Trump, he got this with the left, and James Comey is like on the top of the list. You know what I'm saying? He got Letitia James on the list. He got some people on that list. But what I'm saying is James Comey is like on the top of the list. So he took the shot at James Comey. If he don't get him, that's going to be big. But Nate Dogg, brother, I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate all your support and the love, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, Nate. Thank you, brother. Have a great day, man. I just think it's so important, man, for y'all that we talk about the elephant in the room, and the elephant in this room is nothing but racism. Stop being so quick to call people racist because you hear them say words. Because somebody say some words, that does not make them a racist. They might be racist. I never said Charlie Kirk wasn't a racist. Did I? If I did say that, I didn't mean to say that. Okay, what I'm trying to say is just because he said some words that were racist, that doesn't make him a racist. In Ghost opinion, it's your actions. You know what I'm saying? Some words are actionable, like the N-word. If you say that N-word in certain places, now, if you say the N-word out here, I'm saying, what can you do about it? You could. If you got some harm or something happened to you, you could take them to civil court. The police ain't gonna show up and do nothing about it. You see what I'm saying? You say the N-word in the workplace, though, they gonna get you. But a lot of places, those words, their speech is protected. Cause you hear somebody say a word, man. I use the word N-word all the time. So you saying I'm racist against black people? No. Because you saying a word, man, that don't make you racist. That's all Ghost was trying to say, bro. You know what I'm saying? I am emotional, man. I'm an emotional person, man. I'm an emotional being. You know what I'm saying? I care about things, man. I got feelings involved in things, and I believe in right and all that good stuff, man. And I'm sorry if you guys, for the people who took it wrong, man, but this just what it is, man. This is who I am. It's Ghostwriter, man. I appreciate them donations from you guys, though. Appreciate it, Nate, dog. If that's how you feel, man, you can't come in here and you can't come in here disrespecting me, though. You got to get up out of here. Really, we don't do that disrespect. If I ain't disrespecting you, don't disrespect me. Get off my channel. It's simple. God's son says what makes you racist is your actions. It's your actions. You know what I'm saying? It depends on what you're doing. That's what makes you racist. Am I right or wrong? It's what you're doing. If you have actions that look, racism is a dislike or a disdain for a whole group of people because of their race. So I'm saying if you dislike the people, if you dislike black people because they're black, that is racism. But I'm saying for us to know that you are racist, if I'm saying that guy is a racist, you can't say that just because he said some words that was against another race. That's not, you don't know he racist just because he said a word, right? That's what I'm saying. If I call a person a fat boy, that means I hate all fat people. Or if I'm sitting over here and I'm like you see somebody throwing up gang signs, but you know they not a gangster. Just because they throwing up gang signs don't mean they're a gangster. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say, y'all. I'm not saying that necessarily that he could have been a racist. I don't know him personally. The people who do know him personally, that's different. I'm saying I don't know him personally, so I don't know if he was a racist or not. But I'm just saying going out there and seeing someone who's different than you, or if you are like, you know, that don't make you a racist. You're not a racist, man, just by saying that somebody is. Because I use the N-word all the time, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like, we use words like that. But that don't mean I'm racist. I don't hate white people. I don't hate no race. I don't hate white girls. None of that is true. That's what I'm saying. We quick to, you know what I'm saying, say, hey, he said this word, that word not cool, so he a racist. That's all I was trying to say. Y'all, I'm going to let y'all check out the lake for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? A little baby minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Lakeside, man, up here in upstate New York, man, it's so gorgeous up here, boy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get up here, man. Big ghostwriter. That boy out here hating on me, Kerry. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what I wake up to every single day, baby. Every day. He hating on me, though. He's sitting at his house in the same spot he been in for 30 years. And he ain't going nowhere else. He gonna be in the same spot in the next 30 years. I'm 45 years old out here visiting places I've never been, bro. I've never been to upstate New York. As a matter of fact, I've never been to New York, period. 45 years old, I never been to Ohio. I went to Ohio a couple weeks ago. 45 years old, never been to Pennsylvania, been to Pennsylvania, never been to Massachusetts, never been to Connecticut. Boy, I'm doing stuff I ain't never done in my whole life. You feel me? Out here doing live streams. I got cases open, bro. What is this dude talking about? They hate us, man. You know what I'm saying? Upstate New York, y'all. It's gorgeous out here. If y'all hadn't liked the video, make sure y'all double tap the screen, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to bump out the way for just a second, let y'all enjoy that view, and then I'm going to close out the stream. Man, I'll say this. They say pictures don't do justice, bro. I promise you, pictures don't do justice. I'm saying you seeing this picture, you can't see that mountain over there, though. Not that good. It just looks like land, but, bro, it's so beautiful out here, man. It's the Finger Lakes in upstate New York, man. Listen. Miss Carrie, so you said you in Southwest New York, so, so that's on the Pensacola. Is that on the border? Is that on the Pennsylvania border? That must be down there by close to Erie or something like that, right, Miss Carrie? You know what I'm saying? I hadn't been over in that area. I think I went to Jamestown. That was my first city. I started in New York. I went to Jamestown. And then, you know, like I'm doing the content while I'm out here. So, you know, I'm going to always get by some water, man. It's beautiful by the water. So I kept on pushing across the state to the Finger Lakes. You know what I'm saying? And I've been chilling out here for a minute. I'm going to chill here for a second. And then I'm going to head out, you know, east, you know, to do the East Coast vlogs. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been to the upper East Coast before. You know what I'm saying? Before this trip, the furthest north I've been to Virginia. When I was in the U.S. Army, I was stationed in Fort Lee, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? That's like the year 2000 or 2001. You know what I'm saying? Or 1999, excuse me. I'm in Fort Lee, Virginia. And that's as far north as I had been before. But, you know, due to the traveling and everything, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to come push up here to the upper East Coast. So that's where I'm at. Oh, so Ellery, you said you just left Niagara Falls. You just go south. All you got to do is just put Finger Lakes in your look up the finger. Just Google Finger Lakes, and you'll see them. It look just like what they call like a hand, like fingers. Probably like 4 or 5 of them. I say, bro, probably this weekend I'm going to Connecticut this weekend. So I'll be in Connecticut on Saturday, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, or Sunday. So next week I'll be in New York City, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm so excited about that, man. New York City, boy. I ain't never been to New York before in my life, boy. You know what I'm saying? And next week I'm going to New York City. I'm going to be recording content, bro. I'm going to be bringing y'all all the content while I'm down there. You know what I'm saying? Man, just having a good time, you know? They say New Yorkers are rude, so maybe I'll fit in New York. You know what I'm saying? Because they say I'm rude too. I don't care what they say. I ain't trying to be your friend. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be your friend. You try that people looking for friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm 45 years old, bro. I ain't looking for no friends. I ain't trying to be your friend. You know? So maybe I'll fit in New York. Y'all, they say New Yorkers are rude. They say Big Ghost Rider could be rude. That's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, I was going to put some content. I'm going to put some content up on this anyway. Like, so y'all, like, I pull up somewhere, right? And it's like this every state, every city I go to, I'll pull up somewhere. And then it's like people like they be gawking. Like real talk, like they fans. And I don't understand that. Because like I'm not Kanye West. I'm not Drake. So if I pull up somewhere, I'm like, how you know who I am? You see what I'm saying? But they be knowing me and they expect me to, I can't respond because I ain't expecting you to know me. I don't know you. That's how I move, man. I don't know you. I'm not like a famous person. I'm not looking for no friends. I got Diddler Party up in here trying to be racist. You know what I'm saying? He trying to be racist. Or he's trying to get me to respond. What I said, we use those words all the time, man. You said your friends are them Blueface hundreds. That's cool, man. In order for you to get them Blueface hundreds, though, you got to get them. You got to get them. I mean, what you want? You want friend? You want friendship or you want money? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get a lot of money if you have friends. Or would you gonna go to work and clock in and you could just be a regular person and have a bunch of friends? But if you get money for real, you know what I'm saying? You gotta step on people. That's how you get it. And it's just God bless me, like to where it's like I'm not stepping. It's like people do something wrong to me and then I step on them. They do something wrong and then I sue them. You know what I'm saying? I don't just go looking for no fights. I don't just go look at some rich men. They got a whole bunch of money and they got their money from stepping on people. And I'm saying I step on people too. I don't see how you gonna get $20,000 at one time. Like you selling something, you selling a house, you selling something. But I'm talking about like the 20,000 I get, bro. Look, money I get, it come from this right here. Look at this, 20 racks from here. You see this? I'm talking about I ain't selling nothing. I ain't building nothing. I ain't spending no money in investments. I'm filing all my documents online. So I got one case I'm not filing online. So I'm paying UPS to ship. Whatever that is getting wrote off anyway. So I'm saying everything else I'm doing, though, is coming from online. And I'm going to pull 20 racks now. And I ain't built nothing. Nothing, I ain't bought nothing, I ain't trading nothing. Yeah, you gotta step on people. That's the game. You can't have friends and get money. Or you probably can. But I'm talking about a whole lot of money. You talking about Elon, where Elon is, he by himself. Where Jeff Bezos, it might be a group of them, but they all up there by themselves, bro. They didn't get up there by being friends. You're not going to get nothing really in life by trying to be people's friends. I'm not trying to be your friend. Bro, I'm 45 years old. You feel me? Go get some friends that you got friends like good, but I ain't trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to be like whatever. I'm who I am, man. If you know who I am, you respect who I am, I'm going to give you that respect and I'm going to give you more love than you ever got in your life. I'm going to give you more love than you ever got in your life. But you got to get to that point. You can't just come up any kind of, I don't do any kind of. You know what I'm saying? She said she just flew back to Cali. I like the 4 seasons, but not 4 months of freezing winters. I feel that. I'm talking about freezing winters. But you know, it is what it is, bro. I'm going to have to do what I got to do. Whatever it is I got to do, I got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the cold either, man. But, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. You know? Now, I know for a fact, though, like, I'm going to Connecticut next, or Massachusetts, one of them. and then I'm gonna touch in New York City, and then after New York City, Miss Ellery, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I might go out west. I really don't know. I might go back down south. I might stay in the spot, and just deal with the winter. But whatever it is what it is. Y'all been streaming for an hour and a half, man. I appreciate every last one of y'all, man. Even the trolls. I even appreciate the trolls who came in the stream, man. You know what I'm saying? We was in here, man. We was cooking for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no real content to go over, so I just did what I did. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to come get some stuff off my chest and out of my mind. That being said, man, that's my time, man. I appreciate y'all. I love every last one of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I just be trying to say stuff, man, to help everybody. And I think, us dealing with racism right now, I just think that's just, what I'm saying? That's just a bad thing. And I think that we are just too quick to call people racist because they say stuff that we just too quick to try to paint somebody as a racist. And that's what I believe. And I think we need to stop doing that. But that's just how I feel. Y'all, that's my time. I love y'all. Every last one of y'all. I promise y'all. I love you, man. I appreciate you being here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stopping by. Today's Sunday, man, for all my Christians who come in or who come watch this after it's recorded. You know what I'm saying? Every day I wake up, bro. I wake up with my mind and my heart on God. You know what I'm saying? In life, we going to face things that's bigger than us. You know what I'm saying? R says grow. I mean, like you grow. Everybody needs to grow. I'm saying the focus ain't on me. I'm living my life how I'm living my life. This is what I believe. This is how I think. So many people try to dictate my life unsuccessfully. I'm going to just sue you. I promise you. I'm not trying to be your friend. I don't care how nobody feel about me. And people still going to tap in because they know when I speak, they going to get truth. You don't want to hear the truth sometimes. Unless it's in your favor. But if you know somebody, every time they speak, they're going to speak truth. That's what I do. Do I need to grow? Yeah, I need to grow. But this is who I am. I don't care. It's what it is. Everybody got their faults and problems. I don't jump in people's stream trying to attack them personally. Like, what? Like, that's what I'm saying. So, you saying grow? I'm saying you need to grow. You don't think you need to grow? I'm saying that's what God tell us. You need to focus on you. That's what we need to do in life in America. Focus on yourself. You too focusing on somebody else talking about grow. If Jeffrey Epstein was alive, he'd be in the stream talking smack. And then he'll leave the stream talking smack and go molest children. What? Bro, you got problems too. We all got problems. So don't go try to attack or judging other people, or you gonna get judged. That's how that works. You see what I'm saying? You come in here saying grow, you need to grow. If you didn't need to grow, you wouldn't have made that comment. The fact that you made that comment lets me know that you need to grow too. Some things you can observe without speaking on it, right? I do every day. I am right now observing things that I don't speak on. It ain't my business. You see what I'm saying? Or I don't want to be negative. That's a whole different situation if you come addressing me. That's different. Or if you come in my face. If you in my face or in my space, that's different. Then I can address that. But if you just over there doing your thing, I'll never say nothing to you. I'll never bother you, nothing. I'm thinking in my head. But if you come wanting to get judged, you see what I'm saying? That's like if I go holler at a girl or try to holler at her, I'm putting myself in a spot for her to judge me. That's how it goes. So I'm saying if I'm putting her in the spot to judge me and she reject me, how I'm going to get mad and cry? I'll try to holler at her. That's the game. So if you come in my face, I'm saying a female come in your face and she bending over and her boyfriend sitting there right there next to her. Wait, We who doing some goofy stuff like that, good, like, just, you know what I'm saying? It's stuff that don't really even matter, not that big of a deal. But if I say something, if I say, man, she ugly, she got her booty flatter than Christmas pancakes. You hear what I'm saying? You can't get mad or say somebody whatever, bro, whatever. You a crybaby. The world full of crybabies, man. Full of crybabies. I understand the game, how the game go, how the game be, man. That's all it is. I do need to grow, but you do too. So why you judging people? I need to do a lot of things, but you do too. That's why I say you do too, because God said, judge not and you won't be judged. That's why I do that. So you come in here judging me, I'm going to start judging you. You say I got a big nose, you got a flat booty. Who cares? You see what I'm saying? Don't, that's what, if you don't approach people with that energy, if you approach them with that energy, a lot of people, especially in the online culture where they could just come and say anything and don't have to know consequences. So they do that online, and you think you could do that in somebody's face like me. You can't do that. If you come to my face in my presence, you got to come correct in my presence. You can't come incorrect in my presence. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you got a guy, and I'm using this about females because it's a situation that just happened. If you got a guy and he like a hornball, like he chasing after girls with saliva out his mouth, yeah, you could just throw a girl in front of him and he gonna run. Like I throw a piece of bread or a cracker for them seagulls. You see what I'm saying? I'm not that. So I'm saying, if you bring a girl, like if she coming in my presence, man, I'm gonna be like, you gotta come correct. You see what I'm saying? Like how anybody else come when they come correct. Come correct. If you come correct, I respect that and love that. I don't care if you think like I might not like you like that, but I still got respect and love for you. Cause I respect and love everybody. I'm gonna show everybody love. But if you don't come correct, like you expecting me to be whatever, that's not what I am. I don't care about, like, I ain't trying to make no friends. I care about the truth, baby. That's what I care about. You know what I'm saying? That's all I care about is the truth. If it ain't true, then I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody call me a fat boy, I'm a fat boy. I ain't gonna get my feelings ain't hurt. I don't care. That's the difference between me and you. But I'll tell her your booty flatter than Christmas pancakes, you gonna start crying and say I'm a racist. What? And you say in my face, I can see if I walk over there and I find a girl and I say, hey, baby, come here, let me tell you something. You got a flat booty. Like, that's childish. I ain't doing that. I'm saying, like, if you got your boyfriend with you, don't bend over to where I could see, like, especially wearing spandex and your stuff all, hey, don't do that. Not in front of me. And you got your boyfriend and you sitting there trying to get my attention with your dude standing next to you. What? Don't do that. I would prefer if ain't nobody try to get and if you do want to talk to me, just come up to me like a regular person and say a word. And I promise you it'll go so much better. Just say something. Hey, dude, what's up? What you doing? You feel me? Like, if you being goofy, bro, like, you just got to approach me correctly because that's just how I am. I don't chase stuff. I don't run after stuff. I'm not trying to have no friends. I'm not trying to fit in nobody's club. I'm just going to tell you the truth and sue people. I'm going to sue people and tell them the truth. That's all I care about. I'm 45. I'm not 25. I'm 45. It's a difference. A lion? Definitely, 10,000%. King of the jungle. That's what I am, boy. I'd rather eat somebody than chill with a girl. I got the love in me just like any other dude. Or probably more than any other dude. I had my LL Cool J days and my Drake days. A lot of people remember that. That's what they thinking, that I'm still that. I'm not that. Not no more. What I am today, I want to sue you. I want to take all the money out your bank account. That's what I'm looking for. That's why the rich dudes come around me. I'll be around a rich before I will a female. I look at a rich dude, he look like a steak to me. And I'm hungry. So why I'm gonna be worried about a female? Tell her to go chill with the little horny boys. Tell her to chill with the hornballs. I'm not no hornball. You can't come up to me just because you a girl and think that I'm not that dude. I'm not him. You got to open up your mouth. And when you open up your mouth, you got to have the right words coming out your mouth, or you could go find you one of them. I'm not looking for nothing. Why they sending them in my face? Why they putting them in my face? That's not what I want. You know what you need to put in my face? Put a bag in my face, boy. Put 15 racks in my face. That's what I want. That's what I'm finna grab. I'm finna grab some bread, bro. I ain't worried about no. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of little horn. Give it to that. Yeah, she called me Yeezy. Hey, baby, listen. I wish I was Yeezy though. Look, I swear on everything I pulled up in North Carolina. I thought I would. I don't know how to act with that. I don't know, cause bro, I don't know. Like, look, it's people coming up and they know who I am. They heard about me some kind of way, so they know who I am. You got to think about it. I don't know that. They thinking I know that somebody told them about me. I don't see. Look, that's why I said that about Yeezy or Drake earlier. If Drake goes somewhere, he know he famous. So if he sees some people gawking or standing around or looking weird or staring or walking by his car or something, he know he famous. He used to that. He understands that. They fans. I don't know I'm famous. I don't know that you know me. You got to think about that. Somebody told you about me, or you seen something somewhere and know about me. So I don't know you. You got to understand that. Can you think in my mind what I'm thinking? Can you think in another human's mind what that human's thinking? Are you capable, or are you that stupid? You got to think that, hey, he don't know us. He don't know me. How would he know me? How would he know that somebody told you to come talk to me? So when you see me, I might act ugly to you because I'm thinking I'm just a regular person. I don't know nobody. I'm not from here. And they come trying to like talk to me and gawking and stuff. I don't know you. Drake, that's why I said Yeezy, baby, because you gonna handle that different. He know he famous. So he not thinking somebody said so they come. None of that. All he doing is saying he famous, so he gonna interact with the fans. Me, in my mind, I don't think nobody up here know me. So when I see somebody in my face, they thinking that I'm supposed to know that you supposed to be there. I don't know you. Let me do that. Let me come over there and be weird to you. And what you gonna do? You don't know me. Get your weird self on. Shoot, I don't care about who you are, bro. You got 15,000 to give me. If you ain't got 15,000 to give me, who is you? I'm finna get a bag, boy. You understand that? I'm finna grab a bag. When I get to grabbing bags, that's my mentality, boy. I'm finna go take 15 racks from a business. I'm talking about I'm in the middle of doing it right now. I'm finna take that money from them. That's what's on my mind. You coming over here with some funky girl that I done had 1,000 of them. What's that to me? That's worthless. It's no value in that. But I'm saying if she a human and she want to just have a conversation because she want to have, I'm gonna be sweeter than her than any other dude ever before. But I'm saying in my mind, that's not what I'm focused on. Send me the rich dude over here so I could take his money. That's what I'm focused on. What y'all get that though? You feeling it? That's where I'm coming from. So they'll understand, bro. They don't understand me. I try to explain myself so you don't be going around saying that I'm something that I'm not. Because I'm not a racist at all. At all. I'll marry a white girl. When that time comes, it's not that time. I'm looking at the wrist. It's not that time. It's this time. I need some bread. I'm trying to get 50 racks. You feel me? In the next couple of months. I'm not talking about no making it in a year, boy. I'm finna pull 50 racks within the next 6 months off this computer. So I'm in the mentality of taking money from somebody powerful. That's not easy, boy. Going up against them lawyers. That's not easy. Like somebody said, I never been to law school, but I win every case. It's not easy. It's not easy. You can't make too many mistakes. You gonna lose it. And this is my livelihood. This is my life. This is how I get bread. taking money from rich businesses. So I'm saying if she would have called me in May when I was in Mississippi and I just got a $20,000 check, if she would have called me then, like that's some of my homegirls, I talked to them again because I'm chilled out now. I'm just regular Greg. I'm just regular Ghost. But I'm saying when I'm in the middle of litigation with cases wide open with that lawyer on I ain't got no time for nothing besides getting that money from that boy. And if he don't want to pay that money, I'm going to snatch him by the back of his neck, bro, and body slam him. And I'm going to text him 3 times, and he going to wish he paid him. You see what I'm saying? Bro, I'm finna go to Connecticut. I'm finna go to Massachusetts. I'm finna go to New York. I'm not worried. This is your life. I'm not hating on you. I'm minding my business in my car. You in my face. So when you go in somebody's face, they could tell you anything. He's not a nice person. Who cares? Go live your own life. It's simple to me, man. People be tweaking. It's like to me, they don't be on no drugs, but they be acting like the fiends. Y'all know back in the day, like I used to hustle. And you know when somebody, whenever they out of a drug, bro, I'm talking about, y'all know, like Pookie, they fiending, bro. Like they acting like they tweaking. Like, chill out, boy, you gonna get your dope. Chill out, boy, you over there tweaking. You know what I'm saying? That's how they be tweaking. That people, I look at people, they always tweaking like they don't get it. Like, baby, you in my face. When you come in my face, look, when you around those little 20-some-year-old boys you around, they don't treat you like that because they want to have sex with you. They hornballs. Ghostwriter 45, bro. I'm not no hornball. I don't care nothing about that. Females come and go in my mind. They come. A female is like that leaf on the ground. I'm not being disrespectful, but if you bending over in front of me, then you making it be that. You making it be that. I'm talking about intentionally. I'm not talking about a woman picking up keys. I'm talking about you intentionally. That's what you making it be. So when you make it be that, I look at you like a leaf on the ground. You gonna come and go. I'm not concerned with that. If you come up to me and talk to me like a human, you know what I'm saying? If you got Florida tags and you pull in the park at the same time as me and you out here trying to talk to me, then I'm talking about it's 4 o'clock in the morning. The only reason I'm in this park is to record content. So I'm saying if you pull in this park and you only thing I'm trying to record content, you got to remember it's 4 and this is New York and I'm not from here and I don't know you. So you coming in that car, I don't know who you are. I'm not finna be look, if you want a friendly guy, go get with a friendly dude. I'm not for Mr. Friendly. I'll knock somebody's teeth out their mouth, down their throat. That's what I do. Ask about me. In a heartbeat. I never treat no female like that. I won't treat your daughter like that. I didn't treat her like that. But I'm saying tell her to open her mouth and say words like normal people. Hey, dude, what you doing? I see you got Mississippi tags. That's all you got to say. Just say a word. You're too scared to say something, but then you keep popping up. So if I end up saying what Ghost talking about, racism, if I end up saying, pancake, Christmas dinner, flat booty, and then now you mad, she mad, he a racist, and then two years from now, I pull back up here married to a white girl, what you gonna say then? It's just that white girl ain't stupid like this one. That white girl opened her mouth and she talked. And she acted like she got sense and she connected with me. That's what you got to do. You can't come up here showing me your body parts. I'm 45 years old. You got to go do that to a rapper dude or something. I'm not a rapper. You don't understand that. I'm trying to get up with President Trump and them. I'm not no rapper. You see what I'm saying? I filed lawsuits. I'm not a rapper. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how I would be famous. You would look at me like I'm a lawyer dude. And I do a podcast with 9,000 subscribers. And I'm in New York with 9,000 subscribers. How you know me? I'm not a rapper. I don't have no rap song. I'm a podcaster dude. I'm a lawyer. Oh, what lawyers you know that's famous? Benjamin Crump. I remember Benjamin Crump came to Houston, right? He like the most famous civil rights lawyer in America. He came to Houston. When he came to Houston, it wasn't like when VP Harris came to Houston, we was gawking. Fan club. When Benjamin Crump came to Houston, he came to work. He goaded, he clouded, we salute him, Benjamin Crump, but it's different, man. He not like Drake, he not gyrating on the stage to get the girls, whatever. I ain't studying that. Go over there with that stuff. You feel me? I got the stuff I deal with is so important. That's why I came in here talking about racism. You talking about trying to change mentalities of groups of people to help my country be better. That's what I'm on. Defending civil rights. That's important. Listen, go get up with your boy, dude. Tell her to go. Bro, one of the girls, she had a boy, her boyfriend was with her. I wish I could demonstrate to y'all, bro. Like, I put this on my mama life. Look, you 2 feet from my car, bro. And look, bro, she bent I'm talking about on purpose, dog. This stuff happen all the time. Your boyfriend with you. So I'm saying, if you doing that with your boyfriend with you and I can see your private parts, what kind of girl I think you are? I don't care what reason you doing it for. He could have told you to do it just for something stupid. But I'm saying, because you doing something stupid and I respond, you don't like my response, then what? Take your stupid self home. See, they don't like ghosts because ghosts gonna tell you the truth. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to sugar down no words. I'm gonna tell you just what it is right then. If you do something that is a good thing, I'm gonna say it's good. And if you do something stupid, I'm gonna say it's stupid. And you gonna try to make me change how I feel because you out here like you tweaking or something. Like you on some crystal meth or something. Like Pookie or something out here acting like a crackhead. Hey, look. And then I tell the dude he don't like what I say, come say something to me. And you'll lose every tooth in the front of your mouth in 5 seconds. As soon as your mouth open, I'm gonna take your teeth out. And if you call it when the police come out, I'ma sue you after I punch you in your mouth. I'ma punch you, then sue you. What's up, bro? I like that tattoo. Man, I ain't never seen nobody like Ghost Rider. I don't know what to tell them, y'all. What can I say? I don't be bothering people. I mind my own business. If you mind yours, it won't be no problems. Real talk. It ain't nobody you could call to do something to me. Who you gonna call? Who you gonna call? Them people don't want to get sued. So who you gonna call to do something to me? If you come say something to me, you know what time it is, and I'm gonna take your money too. After I embarrass you, I'm gonna take your money. So the only thing you could do is just go on about your business. That's the right thing to do anyway. I'm not fooling with you. Why you gonna come mess with me? That's my mentality. Take money from the rich. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what I do. Where the rich man at? I'm gonna try to empty his pockets. That's what I'm saying. That's how you do it. Like y'all, like with Charlie Kirk and stuff, they was out like they trying to like, they like, you know, I don't do that stuff. I don't have to do that. I'm smarter than that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you play a basketball game and somebody beat you in a basketball game, so you get mad, so you go grab your gun. Cause he beat you in the game. That's how I feel like what they did to Charlie Kirk. That's how I feel like he was beating them. And they couldn't beat him, so they went and grabbed the gun and killed him. You see what I'm saying? I don't get out like that. I could beat you. I'll argue him. And that's the same thing with you. I'm gonna get in your, I'm gonna get at you. That's what I do, bro. This is what I do. Somebody say you, that's why I'm in the car right now. This is what I do. That's why I get down, boy. That's who I am. I'm not just trying something. I'm not just out here just lollygagging, boy. I get down. I get down. That's what I do. I ain't come out here looking for no friends. Every state I go to, I pull up at the lake in the mountains. I ain't looking for no friends. If I could get out here at 4 o'clock, I would do the live streams at 4. If I could, I record the content. I had a whole series 4 a.m. on Lake Michigan. And the whole series, I'm recording at 4 because I'm not trying to be around people. What, you want to be on the podcast? Baby girl, she must want to be on the podcast. You want to do an interview. You want me to interview you? If you a fan, you want me to interview you? You want to talk about politics? Baby, we could talk politics. I'll talk politics with you 24/7. Put you on camera. I'll get you 100,000 views if you say the right thing and put you on camera. That's what you want to do? Because if you ain't trying to do that, I'm saying, like, I ain't trying to, like whatever, say what it is then. That's what I'm trying to say. Say what it is. My boy Black Mass Soul says, sending nothing but peace and blessings, most definitely, bro. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Bro, look. A lot of times, man, before you get peace, you got to go to war. A lot of times you do, man. And that's the stage I'm in. I'm in a war state. I'm taking money from somebody. I don't care how he feel. I don't care what he think. I don't care what he want to do, what his plans is. I'm going to take that boy money. That's what time it is. And whenever I get in that mind state, man, that's just what it is. And I'm in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? I done got better. You could ask, like, my family in Houston, the people that know me, like, when I was litigating before, bro, I was like a madman. Ask them. Because you got to understand, it's just you know what I'm saying? But until then, man, like, I just do what I do, man. You know? It's just so much pressure, man. So that pressure, bro, I just like to stay focused on what I need to focus on. But I'm not a rude or mean person. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to you. But I'm saying you can't come with some weird stuff and think I'm going to be your friend. I'm not trying to be your friend at all. I don't care if you don't like me. Who cares? There's people that I don't like. I don't mess with them. Just don't mess with them. If you don't like them, don't mess with them. It's that simple. I'm not who I'm messing with. You mess with me, you gonna get what you looking for. Then if not, then just don't mess with me. And everything good. You know? Bro, that's my time, man. I'm out. Real talk, man. Like every day I wake up, bro, I'm thankful. I'll be praising God. I'll sue your socks off and I'll be praising God, though. Let me stop playing, though. When I wake up, man, in the morning, bro, I start every day from a place of thanksgiving. I say, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, man. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for showing up. Y'all listening to me. Like I said, man, I've been ranting, bro, for about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? But I came on here to speak the truth. That's what I did, man. And I thank y'all for showing up. I love y'all. Tomorrow morning, man, tap in. 7:30 a.m. Eastern time, man. We talking about President Trump and James Comey, man. Until then, man, I'll see y'all later, man. Just remember, don't just be putting categories on people like they're racist because they say something that you don't like or you don't agree with, or they say a word that might sound racist. Watch their actions. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You can't just categorize someone as a racist because they're saying words that sound like they're racist because they might not be. I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all in the morning.